Hi guys, welcome back. Scatlink here. We are off for the Legend of Zelda Ocarina Time Uber Challenge. In the last episode, we speedrun the game up to the point where we beat the Deku Tree, well, got through the Deku Tree, beat Gomo, and already got the Fairy Ocarina from Saria, which is just at the bridge that we're heading towards. And in this episode, we are going to go straight towards Hyrule Castle and hopefully talk to Zelda in this episode. So, not much action in this episode, but like I said in the last episode, at this stage in the game, you would have full heart containers right about now, so things are only starting to get a little bit difficult, but not as much, because we would normally have 3 heart containers at this point anyway, and I thought we already cleared you out of the way. No, we didn't. Never mind. Anyway, off with you now. Because we already know that I hate this owl, especially when he was reincarnated into Zelda's dad in Skyward Sword. Spoilers. But yeah, kicking right off of this, because like I said in the last episode as well, I'm going to be cutting out all non-essential cutscenes like that, well, mostly all cutscenes that we don't really need to know about, because we've already seen them, and I guess I might as well talk about other stuff while I'm on my way onwards. And I'm probably not going to make it there, so I should probably backwalk, because it's the fastest method of travel at this stage in the game. So, ignoring Navi, because we already found out on who was the most annoying sidekick in a video of mine, Navi vs. Fee. I recommend you go watch it. It's pretty funny. It's a different take on reviewing, but you know. Anyway, in gaming news, Hyrule Warriors, I'm enjoying that pretty well. Excuse me, bloody throats, I tumbled it again. Speaking of that, tumbling again, I want to roll in there quickly. Thank you. Good, because then the crow doesn't go, or whatever. Crow? Wolf. Anyway, getting tongue-tied already, because we're already making so much progress. Hyrule Warriors, excellent game. Already have the Master Quest DLC for it, because it's so amazing. I needed it for Sia, Wizro, and Volga to actually get some heart containers. In fact, Link is obviously my highest level character at level 62. He's the most powerfulest member, because he has an 8-bit wooden sword that's got a power of like 392. Which is more powerful than the Master Sword at the moment, because that's only got a power of 300 until I have all weapons to unlock that purple number. So then I have to defeat about 25,000 enemies to, well, you know, unlock. I have to have all the weapons in order to make the purple number red, and then kill 25,000 enemies in order to get Evil's Bane, which is the ability. And then that pretty much adds 200 power to the weapon, and that makes the Master Sword become 500 as far as I know. But I haven't got that yet because I'm going for the Adventure and Master Quest maps, and I need to get caught straight away because it's just quicker. Oh no, I've been spotted, whatever shall I do? Maybe I'll just let them chuck me out, and then go talk to Malon here. But yeah, I've also got Epona, which is actually a very nice weapon to juggle enemies, especially warriors that are really annoying to try and get the critical on, like Volga, for example. I had to talk to her twice because I didn't talk to her in the bloody castle village. But whatever. Yeah, back to Hyrule Warriors. I'm also enjoying all the costumes. I mean, I'm not exactly liking the way that they named them, like Standard Clothes Master Quest Edition. Give them proper names, like the Purple Four Swords tunic instead of Link's original Clothes Master Quest, or Hilda for Zelda. I like the Guardian of Time costume for Sia and Lana, but it's pretty much they're pretty much talking about the Sia of the Triforce in the story of Hyrule Warriors, and that's actually pretty cool because it actually allows you to play as that character essentially, either as Sia or Lana. So yeah, that's pretty cool as well. I'm definitely liking Zelda's Master Quest costume, which is Hilda, the purple head one, which is her parallel self from Link Between Worlds, from Lorule. Wow, I'm just spoiling a lot of games. Maybe I should stop talking about Hyrule Warriors for now, but yeah, it's pretty much been the main game that I've been playing, especially with my bro, Master Aaron. We've just been having a ball with it. It gets hard at some points, I'll give it that. It's very challenging. It's not as easy as you would think, just mash the button and there you go, enemies are dead. But yeah, it's challenging to say the least. And well, it's actually getting quite annoying that I have to try and level up characters because I'm having trouble like getting the money in order to level up characters, because you can't level up people from the dojo higher than the highest level of your characters, and it costs tons of rupees. So yeah, but enough about that. because I'm blabbering on with Hyrule Warriors, and for people who don't have a Wii U or don't have the game, go get it! You don't even need to get the DLC if you don't want to, but you will get Saria, Volga, and Wizro playable in the latest update. And you'll get the 8-bit wooden sword from the previous update, but you have to beat the main story mode beforehand, because otherwise it's going to be more powerful than the Master Sword. And even if at its basic state, it's 280 power with the Master Sword's 300. Plus, the 8-bit wooden sword can actually have a ton of skills, so that's recommended. You see, this is one of the best things of doing this after I've done like a let's play of this game. I can talk about other stuff, which is quite nice, but it is Zelda related, so whatever. And it's not like I can record Hyrule Warriors or make a playthrough of that either, because I do not have a recording device. 2, it is so long, I don't exactly want to dedicate myself to doing that. It's more like just a casual game you want to just turn on, knock out a few levels, and get everything. I mean, there is actually something that I would actually like to see the WiiU Zelda title have, because you know, the Hyrule Warriors isn't like a mainstream Zelda title, even though it is pretty much effectively that. We've still got Zelda Wii U to actually look forward to. The open world, girlish looking Link, but whatever. I'm not bringing that up. But what I am bringing up is that in Hyrule Warriors, without the DLC, from what I know, the maximum HP for a warrior can get is roughly 30 hearts without the DLC, probably 45 even with, because traditionally, one line of hearts is either 7, 8, or 10 hearts. And you normally have 2 rows of hearts, which is, well, that will add up to 14, 16, or 20 heart containers. Maybe 18 heart containers if you're playing, No. Thinking about something else. I thought it was the Oracle series, but no, if you get the extra heart containers, it does make it 18, so never mind. But yeah, it's normally the maximum is 16, 18, or 14, 16, or 20. But for Hyrule Warriors, it raises the maximum of from 10 hearts per row of hearts to 15 hearts per row, and there's all 3 rows. That essentially bumps up the maximum heart containers for every character from 20 heart containers to either 30 or 45 heart containers. That is insane. And not only that, but every warrior starts with 10 heart containers anyway, and you get heart containers by level up as well, which is pretty awesome. So, and I haven't even acknowledged that I'm actually doing this Solid Snake bit right here, which is like the 3rd episode of my actual Let's Play. I'm like a whole episode ahead, because I sped run the first part like crazy. I mean, I'm only 10 minutes into this recording, good lord. And I'm recording this quite late in the day as well. In fact, I'm recording this before Halloween. Yep, I already knew what the ratings were for the vote. But it was just in case anyway. I mean, I just wanted to get a few pre-recorded because, you know, I've already said AM Cat may have had problems. And we do not need to go through all this kerfuffle. So I'll just go get my letter, and we'll probably even have a look at Ganondorf. Why the hell not? Oh yeah, and another thing, even though that I've just gone for about 2 minutes of story here, I forgot to mention that about Hyrule Warriors. I also hate that well, the pre-order DLC. That is really annoying, because I would have actually liked all those DLCs, but if you want to get them all, you have to like pre-order 1 copy from 3 different retailers, Best Buy, Amazon, and GameStop, 2 of which I do not believe are in the UK. And that's just for the Twilight Princess costume for Link and Zelda, the Ocarina of Time one, which I really wanted for Link and Zelda, and the Skyward Sword, which I really wanted for Link and Zelda. The Twilight Princess one looked a little bit off and bland. I don't know why, but I don't know. But I did get the Ganondorf ones. Speaking of Ganondorf, here he is now! And I actually want to show off his model right here, so I can actually say, because of Ganondorf's main model, and it's like a costume, because Ganondorf is a lot more buffer in Hyrule Warriors, obviously the model the costume doesn't look exactly like him in here, but his hair is a lot more vibrant red. It's slightly spiked upwards from the back. As you can see right here, it's just sloped backwards, but it's actually spiked a little bit upwards to the sky. And he's a lot more muscular than what he is in here. I think it also counts for the 3D version as well. It's not that much. It's drastically different, but it still looks pretty awesome. The Twilight Princess one looks quite similar to his model, and, well, he doesn't have a Skyward Sword appearance, so Meh. And that's only if you're a Club Nintendo member and you register the game a month after it got released, but that's probably past now. Anyway, cut in the next bit. I just wanted to bring it up because Ganon was right there, and it reminded me. And we got Zelda's autograph. We have I will be the envy of people in Comic-Cons and PAX conventions if I ever went to them, and if I sold this on eBay, it would be worth a fortune. Just like Jesus' autograph that Rimmer was going to get in Red Wolf Season 10. But yeah, that's a thing as well. And now, time for Zelda's Lullaby! Gallad of the Bodice. Backwards, pretty much. Well, that's a little bit of fun trivia for you right there. I am Impu, the Sheikah. Yes, you are. Horrible whistle time, please. Now, the best thing about the C stick of the GameCube controller is that the songs can be quite quick to play, instead of mashing buttons and if they respond or not. Because you can just go dush 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 in directions like this. What the? Okay, that was weird. Thank you for proving me wrong. That one direction just didn't want to respond. I was actually holding it in that direction. But another I guess you could call that a problem then. But another problem, well actually no, the other bad side to the C-Stick is that sometimes if you go diagonal it probably won't register the direction you want to press. So you could use the X, Y and Z buttons, but then you won't be able to tilt upwards. And of course the big A button in the middle of your controller is another thing. So let's get out of here. I was 10 minutes in before we spoke to Zelda, and now I am 18 minutes in. 8 minutes worth of cutscenes, and I was mashing the button, I wasn't even voice acting it. Wow, I forgot how long it actually is, even when you skip past all the text. But, like I said, we're not here for the story. If you want to see the story, my 100% walkthrough. How many times do I have to say that? You should already know. But yeah, just as Ocarina of Time 100% walkthrough side, I hope that this is going to be daily, because this is going to be very short. So, and as the episodes don't have to be as long as well, there should be quite a quick series. Of course, it cuts out the fat as well. The only things that are going to be taking forever is, well, the time it takes for me to beat enemies, because I'm going to have to strategize at some point. Now, here's one of the things that can be quite annoying. Some rules are now already in effect. Of course, we didn't get the heart container from Goma, we haven't been going for any heart pieces, we're not even allowed to get this bottle from Anju, so we can't even bring potions with us, and we cannot even go to the graveyard, because, well, there's not really much point. We can't have the Sun Song, we're not going to get any bugs because we don't need any gold tillers. We're not even allowed the Hylian Shield, which is like the main thing, because we should have a Hylian Shield as we're going up Death Mountain. So I gotta watch out for fire. And if I lose the Deku Shield, I have no protection. So it's actually going to be pretty tough. Because normally you would have the Hylian Shield before you go up here. So really, that is the only problem if you do not have the Hylian Shield. The difficulty could be more worse because you're down low on hearts and you're one heart down, of course. You cannot have protection. If you lose your shield, you really are screwed. You can't protect yourself from keys, so you better be on your A game with the slingshot, which reminds me I should have equipped now that I do not need Zelda's letter anymore while I'm going through this text box that I could have actually cut out. Yeah. If you think you could go to worry, yeah, I do not want the discount. So, he's giving us a discount for the Hylian Shield. We can't even buy one ourselves because that's not allowed. We're not allowed the Hylian Shield at all as Child Link. You're not allowed to buy shields unless it's required, and the Hylian Shield is definitely not required. You need to buy the Deku Shield in order to get into the Deku Tree, and because I'm using the GameCube version, that just secures the fact that I can't bug out the game with a cartridge trick or some primitive machinery thingamajigs or magics that could actually let me get through. So, let me pause and get out my slingshot here, so I'm actually on the ball. Am I on the ball? Get on the ball! And I should use Deku Nuts more, because they're actually very helpful as I've learned a few new tricks, but they don't come into play in this dungeon in particular. But we need to get there first. Now, you might be wondering why I haven't gone to Last Words to get Saria's song, because I think I already did it in the Let's Play. I can actually get there by using the shortcut without the Void's Bracelet. You just have to do a little bit of a trickery with the Deku Sticks. I mean, it is a viable trick because it's used in the Master Quest, both Master Quests, talking about the 3D version and the GameCube version. And my cats were going potty. Sorry, that's why I stopped for a second there, because cats were going stupid. I could hear them running up and down the corridor outside my room. It was stupid. Anyway, lost my trail of thought. Onward to Darunia, dancing Darunia, but we got to talk to him first. You are, my friend, an asshole. I purposely swerved to try and get out of your way, and you still ran into me. Well, at least it doesn't do too much damage, so. First major damage of the LP. Not really. I took damage from the bloody Deku Bubbas before the Great Deku Tree, and that did more damage, actually. Okay, so a Deku Bubba just smacking its soft wooden face in my face does more damage than a high-speed rolling gourd. Makes perfect sense. And there, so I don't take damage. There we go. Over here, please. So this is a Lullaby. Ballad of the Goddess. I always seem to say it the backwards way. Ballad of the Goddess. That's what it's called. I always seem to say Ballad of the Goddess, just to wind up SuperLINKARIO. But yeah, because she likes Skyward Sword, which she's still going on. She's going very slow. It's the technical issues. The laptop's not exactly the best. So you gotta work with what you have, I guess. I mean, at least she's consistent in terms of 2-3 videos a month. In fact, her Halloween special should have been up by now, considering that when this is actually going to get released. Because like I said, I'm recording this before... well, I'm recording this before Halloween, but this should be released after Halloween. So, I don't know why I'm even saying this. You should already know from the first episode. This is probably going to be like the only other pre-recorded video I do, because I'm kind of busy right now. As you already know, sorting out jobs and stuff. Taking a while, but getting places at least. Okay, so that's all sorted. Let's get this done. Don't really need the pot to spin, because I'm not going for the heart piece, but I am doing this for other reasons. It's just quicker this way, you see. Just like that, then these two. And can I put this away? Yes, there we go. And spin with me, Link! Spin! Weirdly enough, that doesn't happen in the 3D version. Can't remember if I'm repeating myself or not. Like I said, it's been a while since we completed the 100% walkthrough. And I don't know why I came up here without a lit torch. That was stupid. So let's try that again. Loop around here. Screw you. You just tell me where I can find a Deku Stick. If you're going to be breaking pots anyway, what's the dealio? You don't have to stop me to light both of them. It's not like I've done something major. Right, like that again. And then all I have to do is knock one of these bomb tubes off the wall. There we go. Get away from there. And that should explode. And then I can go talk to Saria in order to get the Saria song, of course. Her musical number, if you will. Funny thing is, with this Kabura message, you can actually skip his main dialogue, and I actually fell for that trap, because I was mashing buttons like a loony. But, his speech after you say yes or no, or the correct answer, whatever, to get out of the bloody message, actually takes longer, because you can't skip it. That's a thing. I know I've been talking about Hyrule Warriors quite a lot in this episode in particular, but I just love Hyrule Warriors, it's so awesome! And I recommend you get it. In other news, I recently also, it should have already been up right now as well. I recently played and uploaded a 2-part video, because I just did it for 40 minutes and split it into 2 videos for general purposes. Super Mario 64 Chaos Edition. It's a ROM hack that just randomly applies game shark codes, and it just like it makes it seem like the game is corrupting itself in like the most safest ways possible, but it still makes the game pretty much unplayable, and the effects are pretty funny. So most of the effects I actually have names for, but there's so many to remember, I can't remember off the top of my head. I just name them as I see them. Because I like watching videos from Vinesource and Welsh Gamer, they do corruption videos and the like, so that's fun. Stop you. And me and Kazua Kisake should be able to continue PokeMMO at some point. Yes, that's finally making a comeback, because he's got his new CPU now, if you haven't already noticed, since his redux of Pokemon Omicron, which I star in as a co-commentator along with Zybal, which his channel's name is Forged Paradox. So that's another thing. Yes, I'm making friends on YouTube. What's going on with the world? And these dudes are annoying. Yeah, just go hide, please, so I can walk over your head. Beasting through this. I don't even need to worry about these enemies. I'm just going to walk forward with my shield up. If they get hit, it's their own fault. Get out of my face. And once I get this, I think I'll end it for this episode, because really all I've been doing is just talking about stuff. Nothing much has been happening. And I forgot to stop the recording when I went to go sort it out, so I'm up to 40 minutes now, which is annoying. Absolute nothing. And now we're going to get her musical number, so we can call her whenever we need to. And obviously make Darunia dance! That's another thing! But I think I'll talk about that in the next episode. Because I've been talking enough about other stuff as it is. Play this song backwards, not the entire song, but these 3 notes, and you get the Happy Mask the Happy Mask Shop Salesman. Bloody hell, that's a tongue twister right there. Play it backwards, those 6 notes, and you get the Song of Healing. Another fan favourite, but not exactly one of my favourite songs, actually. So, that's another thing, I guess. So we've learnt her lullaby, or song, whatever. I don't know what the name is. I've been blabbering for so long, it's late. I'm getting confused in my speech. I've talked non-stop about nothing to do with this game, because there's nothing much else to talk about. Until we get into the next episode, we'll probably start on Dodongo's Cabin. And as I just pretty much segued into my outro, I'll see you guys in the next episode. See you guys for the Dodongo's Cabin and Darunia's Crazy Dance. Bye!